everyone, welcome to virtual learning classes of SLBM School Jagapatnagaram, and this is your Valli dealing with the subject English. So children, in the previous video we discussed about the lesson how far is the river. So on that story you already know that there is a young boy who is searching for river. So on his journey he met a woodcutter. Okay, he asked the woodcutter that how far is the river. So in this lesson we are going somewhat depth about the lesson what the woodcutter answered to the boy. We have to discuss about those all in this session. Keep watching. Yes, so now we are entering to section 2. Okay, so the woodcutter answered the question of how far is the river. How far is the river? The question raised by the young boy. So the woodcutter answered to that question is 7 miles. He said 7 miles, which was fairly accurate. And the very accurate, correct length is 7 miles from the place where they are standing. Why do you want to know? And also the woodcutter asked the question, why do you want to know the length and how far the river is? Then the boy said, I am going to the river. I am going to watch the river. The boy said, alone? Are you going singly? The man asked. Then the boy said, of course, I am going alone. But it is too far, but it is so long. It will take you 3 hours to reach there. It takes 3 hours to reach there. Okay. And then you have to come back. You have to, in this place you are going to there, it takes 3 hours. Again you have to come back, it takes 3 hours. Total 6 hours of journey you have to do. It's a long journey. Like that, the woodcutter said to the boy. It will be getting dark, but it's already dark, but it's at evening time. When you return back, it's so dark, it's become night. Besides, it is not an easy road, and also it is not an easy road. It's full of rocks. It's hard thing. The woodcutter gave the suggestion to the boy. Then what did the boy do? But I am a good walker, said the boy. While listening all this matter, the boy said simply one answer that I am a good walker. Though he had never walked further than the mile from his house to his school. He said he is a good walker, but the actual truth is the boy didn't walk a lot more distances from his home to the school. He carried on down the path and the woodcutter looked after him with some misgivings and decided to keep an eye out for the boy on his way back from the market. The boy started walking. But what did the woodcutter do? The boy is a small one. So the woodcutter decided to follow him up to some distance. Okay, the path was steep and the boy had to run most of the time. When the path is good, the boy started running. It was dizzy, windy path and he slipped once or twice and slid into a bush off the path and down the hill. The hill was covered with lush green ferns. The trees were wound in creepers, and a great wild dahlia would suddenly rear its golden head from the leaves and ferns. So while running, the boy fell down for 2 or 3 times, but didn't get any injury. Why? Because it's a mountain area. That means full of grass and creepers, and the forest is full of green. So he didn't get injured. But sometimes he heard some wild dahlia. That means wild animals rear roaring sound. Okay. And soon the boy was in the valley. And the path straightened out the road. The boy finally reached the valley. That means full of water like waterfall. Okay. And straightened out and rose. There are some roses. He met a girl who was coming from the opposite direction. Firstly, he met woodcutter. Now he met a girl. She held a long curved knife which she had been, and the girl is carrying a curved knife. Curved knife. Yes, look at the picture. Here is the picture which woodcutter giving some instructions to the boy regarding the distance of the river. Yes. So now I'm turning my page. I'm moving to page number 40. So yes, and with that sharp curved knife, the girl is cutting grass, and there were rings on her nose and eyes, and her arms were covered with heavy bangles. Okay, and how does the girl looking? The girl looking rings in her nose and ears and arms. Her hands were covered with full of heavy bangles. You know, some tribal people, that means tribals means the people who are living in the forest areas, mostly we call them as Lambadis. Yes, some tribals, Lambadis. Yes, and those people supposed to wear the heavy bangles, very heavy bangles from here to here, full of white color bangles, they supposed to wear. And the bangles made music when she moved her hand. See, when I'm moving my hands, my bangles are making some sound, right? Just like that. If the girl is moving her hand, the bangles are making some heavy music. Yes. And how far is it to the river? Asked the boy. The boy asked the girl that how far it is to the river. Then the girl had obviously never been to river, or she may have been thinking or any another one, because she said 20 miles without any hesitation. The boy asked the question to the girl that how far is the river, but the girl didn't know anything about the river. She didn't see, so that she said some wrong counting that 20 miles without any thinking, without any hesitation. While listening the girl's words that 20 miles, the boy laughed and ran down the path. The boy laughed and ran down. A parrot suddenly screeched low over his head. There is a parrot who is flying on his head. Okay, a flash of red and green. The parrot means obviously it's of full red and green color. And its beak is of green color and its body is fully covered with green color. Beak is of red and body is of green. You already know that. It took the course of the path and the boy followed its dipping flight, running until the path rose and the bird disappeared among the trees. Up to somewhere, the boy followed the bird. But after some time, the bird rushed into some forest. It doesn't appear anywhere. Okay. Then a trickle of water came from the hillside. On that hill there is some trickle of water. He is running or walking, right? While he is doing his journey, there is some water who touched his legs. And the boy stopped to drink. Okay. And that's a fresh water. So that boy started drinking the water. And how was the water was? The water was cold and sharp, but very refreshing. The water is a very refreshing water and it's very cool. However, it seemed to have the effect of making him thirstier. Okay, while looking the boy is continuously going forward on his journey, right? So that he is feeling some stress and thirsty and hungry. While looking the climate and the water and everywhere, the boy forget his stress. He is not thirsty now. Okay. The sun was striking his side of the hill. The dusty path became hotter. The stones scorching the boy's feet. He was sure he had gone halfway. He had walked for over an hour. So, while looking all the climatic conditions and the environment there, the boy thought that on his journey, he reached half of the journey. And sun is becoming down and the time is becoming hot. While he is walking or running, the downward, the path, the stones are hitting him. Okay, in the next session we will discuss about the rest, that the boy really reached the river or not. Okay, this is the end of the session everyone. Thank you.